Well. I see you found your way back. Or perhaps this is your first time being here. Either way, I appreciate you stopping by the Truth Train because we keep it moving. You understand? I need you to do me a few solids. Number one, hit the subscribe button for me because people have alluded to the fact that they are being unsubscribed. So that further tells me that there are some chicanery behind the scenes going on, and we do understand who the corporate is, if you follow my drill. Hit the like button because I want to get into the YouTube algorithm, guys. I want to disseminate this message as far out and as broad as possible, okay? Hit the share button. Share it with a friend, okay? All right? Do that for me. Last but not least, hit the donation button, guys. Hit the super thanks. Go to my cash app. Yes, I want some money just like everybody else wants some. I do want some, all right? I do appreciate y'all. I'm over 10,000. I went from 0 to 10,000. No shout outs from nobody, just good content, just good reaction videos. And I do appreciate y'all guys because every small win fuels the next win. Shout out to everybody that's have been a part of this journey so far. All right. Well. I'm back one more time, guys. I'm your gracious host, drummer, 1980, hailing from Columbia, South Carolina, aka Cola. I hope you're having a good day today. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why. Because remember, happiness is an inside job. Let me say that one more time. Happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Guys, we back today again. Dr. Umar Johnson is on the radar, and he's talking about one of our favorite TV personalities, Stephen A. Smith. Y'all know by now what Stephen A. is, but let's hear what the good doctor have to say. I'm going to call your attention to the screen.
My view on my brother Stephen A. Smith, I vacillate. Because 1 minute, he'll say something that I say, good. Like when they gave Steve Nash the Brooklyn Nets coaching job. Mm-hmm. And he said, no black man gets that job with no experience. And you're going to coach KD, Kyrie, and James Harden? No black man gets that. Good job, Stephen A. And then he'll go right back and do something coonish like this. Mm-hmm. If BET wants to honor OJ, let them honor OJ. White people honor white people who are guilty of things, right? And let us be clear. Did not OJ get acquitted?
He was found innocent.
He was found innocent. So Stephen A., if OJ Simpson was found innocent for the murder of Anna Nicole Smith, I believe the name was. What was the name?
Murphy,
Nicole Smith.
Nicole Brown.
Nicole Brown. Smith, yeah.
Right. But forgive me for getting the name wrong. Yeah. But if he was found innocent in a court of law, how can you come back, Stephen A. Smith, 30, 40 years later and say BET was wrong for honoring the man when he was found innocent in court? So you're parroting a white supremacist narrative. I need Stephen A. to pick a side and stay on it because he floats back and forth. Now, to his credit, at least he does float. Some of them don't even float. They go hard on the white supremacist narrative and stay there. Stephen A. go back and forth. I need him to pick a side because every time I'm proud of him, like Stephen A. did a good job today breaking this down from a racial standpoint, he'll go right back to cooning. So I just need him to pick a side and stay on it because I don't know where he stands.
Hold up. I do respect the doctor's opinion because he's a very articulate, intelligent brother. What you say, I know y'all be hating on Dr. Umar, but you never heard me say anything about him, right? Yeah. Because I understand the bigger picture, okay? But moving on, what he said about Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to have to slightly disagree. And do you know why? Simply because whenever you isolate and you vacillate back and forth, those are the people that they use. Okay? We don't need you sometime in, sometime out, sometime up, sometime down, almost level to the ground. No. We need you to either pick a side. And yes, BET was 100% correct. And don't get it twisted. By no means do you hear me. Don't get it twisted. I don't care nothing about that ratchet television program called BET, because they don't do nothing but promote degeneracy. Did you hear what I just said? I'm not for no ratchetness, no ghetto, hood rich, none of that stuff. I ain't for none of that, because that leads to nothingness. God told mighty know. Did somebody hear me? That leads to nothingness. It don't produce anything but turmoil, confusion, hate, jealousy, envy, covetousness, lasciviousness. Do you want me to preach? All right, okay. I don't promote that. But make no mistake about it. The man was found innocent in the court of law, in your law, the kangaroo courts, the draconian laws. He was found innocent because there wasn't no evidence. I don't care how many people come and say, well, he did it. What did the evidence say? We don't talk enough about Mark Furman. Do anybody know who Mark Furman was? The crooked detective that pleaded the fifth on every question. Did you plant evidence? I plead the fifth. Are you a racist? I plead the fifth. Which, and we done heard tapes with him on it, guys. You can go search the internet. This man signed like David Duke, Richard Spencer, Jared Taylor, Baked Alaska, Matt Walsh. He signed like Myron Gaines. So hold on, let's put this in context. So you go murder 2 people. One of them is a black belt, about 6'2", in shape. And the only thing you get is a speck of blood here or there. I don't know about y'all, but that make perfect sense to me. That make perfect sense to me. Y'all, any fool with any iota, just a smidge of sense, no, OJ didn't do that. The man is not a well-able-bodied person to even go commit those crimes because football took a toll on him. Guys, peep game. Do not let this be lost on you. This is why you need to come over here because I'm going to pinpoint everything out to you. When Dr. Umar Johnson said that white people honor their heroes that's guilty, they don't have any heroes. 99.8% of them are degenerates. George Washington. Do anybody want to challenge that theory? How about Thomas Jefferson? They all on money. Benjamin Franklin. Do anybody want to challenge that? How about Henry Ford? Do anybody want to challenge that? Show me one good, clean hero. They all guilty. They all have committed genocide. All the presidents. See, you don't want to talk to me. Every last one of them. Sanction murder. How you like me now? Is that the truth? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I off course? Somebody put it in the comment section. They don't have no heroes. Stephen A. Smith set himself up there before the people. You need to be ashamed of yourself. You sit there and run your mouth on certain issues and you know you in the wrong. You know it. But they paying you millions of dollars so you don't have no other choice but to sit. We can look you in your eyes and tell that your soul gone, man. We can look at you and tell. You can't fake the funk. We see it. They done sucked all the life out you, man. Go out there and be our mouthpiece and just tell these Negroes that OJ shouldn't be an honor. Go talk about Kyrie Irving. We see what you are, man. It would be best for you not to even just touch topics. Just stay on basketball and sports. And nobody wouldn't have anything to say to you. But when you dip your toe in this river, now you start dealing with people like me and other folks that's higher than I. When you start coming over here, getting on our territory, now you start getting into the radar. If you just talk about sports, and even in sports, we see how you operate. You operate in egregious behavior. I remember when Dana White hit his wife. Oh, that's my friend. But anybody else do something, they just need to be suspended. These black people just got each other just looking bad. That's just reflective off the black community. I don't care who don't like it. But when it's somebody white, well, you have to kind of take it easy on them, you know, because they probably didn't learn their lesson.
Well, God bless the dead, but some people would say, well, now, Dr. Umar, you defending the bunny hop and OJ.
Great question. I'm not defending the bunny hopping aspect of OJ. I'm defending the fact that OJ Simpson is a black man. And when I'm dealing with issues of black men or black people, what they do to one of us, they can do to any of us. Mm-hmm. And that's why when I look at Jonathan Major's situation, if you would, he had no business bunny hopping. But does that mean Hicks' career should have been destroyed over that incident?
Absolutely.
Because she had a cut on the finger and a cut behind the ear or something like that. So he gets his whole career destroyed, even though we saw on TV, he ran from the white girl. Ran from the white girl.
The vital point is this. Do not let this leave you. He said he's not defending the bunny hopping aspect. But if they do it to him, they can do it to everybody. If you notice, if you go online and you go into these chat rooms and you listen at these white supremacy talk, the first thing they say, well, he didn't like the black community anyway. That's not the way it works. We understand. But if they do it to him and everybody get on board to lynch him, basically, I'm not doing that. Nah. Even though he's off cold. Yes, he's off cold. But nah, the man was innocent. He's innocent. Yes, he was off cold. Yes, he got his wake-up call. Yes, all of that. But he still was innocent. You understand that? Jonathan Majors, you seen that man running from there. That dude ran about 10 blocks and she gave chase. And they still convicted that man. Now, granted, I know all of y'all swirlers and y'all bunny hoppers and bed bugs and all that. I'm not here to police what you do. Now, watch somebody in the comment section, drummer don't like. I don't care what you do. You can ride a bicycle with no seat. You can play with bananas. You can be with as many white men as you want, or white women as you. I don't care about that. Interracial dating and marriage don't bother me. That don't bother me. But what bothers me is whenever that you get somebody that look like me, and then they take on the ideology of the dominant society. Like Ketanji Brown in the Supreme Court. What you think that's gonna help? Huh? Do you want me to keep going? All right then. Clarence Thomas, what is that gonna help? How has that helped the black community? Matter of fact, he sounds like Uncle Ruckus. Do anybody want me to keep going? The DA over the Breonna Taylor case. Daniel Cameron or something like that. How has that helped us? Do anybody want me to keep going? Because we'll be here until Armageddon, naming people that get put in place, but they talk like a jigaboo. That's what they talk like, Sambo, buck dancing and telling you to pull your pants up and all this stuff. All of us don't have our pants hanging down. How about the ones that don't? They always talk to the bottom of us. They don't never come and talk to the real people. They always skip over us. Oh, but it's a new day. Stephen A., you should be ashamed of yourself, man. It's best for you just to be quiet, man. Just be quiet on social issues. You are not the first one, Stephen A. We have seen your kind many times before. Malcolm X and all of them spoke of you before you even got here, because there was people doing the same thing way back. There was people doing this way back in the day. Up to the present time, man. So what I have to do, I have to be a mouthpiece, because I have to infuse the game into my people. I have to inculcate the game and instill and imprint the game for the people, because you will trip the people up. You will have the people think it's them all the time. No, it's not them all the time. It's not them all the time. BET was in there right to honor. Even though I don't like BET, they were still right. Because in the court of law, the man was found innocent. There wasn't no evidence. If you had sufficient evidence, I said, yep, he did it. He should have been locked up. But nobody can produce no evidence. And you have people will get on TV and look in the camera, directly in the camera, and talk to the people and talk to us like he crazy. Oh, let me take that back, because really, he's not talking to us, really. He's talking to the other audience, guys. That's the catch. Know your audience is what they taught you in public speaking, right? Know your audience. So he's not really talking to us. He's talking to somebody else about us. You understand that? That's why every time something black come up, it's always in opposition of what we talk about. So guys, tell me exactly what y'all think, guys. Shout out to the good doctor. Everybody always trying to jump on the doctor all the time. He's this, he's that. But the man got his school up and he's about there, guys. That's why you never heard me say anything. Because we need people on all fronts, in education, in finances, in health, farming, all of that, guys. In every area. Entertainment. Politics. We need everybody. Not some. We need everybody. And every time this man try to put his best foot forward, people always move the goalpost. First, he's not gonna get a school. He finally got a school. Oh, it's broke down. Oh, it is dilapidated. Okay, so now he's fixing it up. Well, I wonder how in the world is he gonna run it? They always continue just to move the goalposts on. You can go back to every last video that I have talked about Dr. Umar. You won't never hear me say anything. Because I'm giving him time because I know how long it takes. This guy is not state funded, federally funded. He's doing it by the grassroots, the people. See, but you have to watch people that's always talking out against the people that's doing something. They agents, they agent provocateurs. They send in. 1 minute they on your side, the next minute they talking greasy and just come up with a bogus excuse just to attack Tariq, just to attack Jason Black, just to attack Dr. Umar, just to attack the professor. Guys, put it in the comment section. Tell me exactly what you think, guys. Hit the share button, hit the like button, donate, guys, because I'm doing this from the ground up. I'm a one-man show. I'm a one-man band, all right? So help me out because I'm trying to disseminate this message because the truth gonna set somebody free, and I'm trying to free, all right? But until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.